Well, the most important thing, I think, for our nation and perhaps for every society is to do everything one can to ensure young people have the opportunity to realise their full potential.
The Foundation is now supporting scholarships to young people to enable them to go to the university. These young people, oftentimes from foster homes, have not had the same benefits that many Australians take for granted. We are giving them the opportunity to further their education, and that will make a difference to the community at large.
When I was born, both of my parents were drug users and had alcohol problems. And I grew up with that until I was about 6, and my dad passed away from a drug overdose. And on my 7th birthday, I was taken away and put into foster care. And then after a few years of being in foster care, breakdowns and everything with relationships, I moved out when I was 15.
Being able to assist those who don't necessarily have the advantages in their life is a critical part of our mission here at the University of Sydney.
We see it as a fundamental opportunity that's about citizenship in Australia, that everybody gets a fair go.
To actually take the opportunities of everything that's on campus, one needs a little bit of financial backing, and these scholarships will be crucial so that students can access what they need to access when they're on campus.
It allows a student that would otherwise not have access to education to be able to flourish as an individual, to be able to see self-worth in themselves and those around them to see it in them as well.
These young people are sometimes the most disadvantaged in our society, and that's happened to them through no fault of their own. It's part of the lottery of life. And so if we can even that lottery up by helping some of those young people to get some of the good things that the rest of us take for granted, then that's a very, very important thing.
It means a lot to me to be able to offer scholarships to disadvantaged students, because I've always believed we have a diverse population of people in hospitals, and we have to match that diversity with the students who come through university.
Those particular students can actually enrich campus life for everybody because of what they can contribute in the classroom and in the social and cultural life of the institution. Diverse campuses mean better learning outcomes for everybody.
I always knew that I was going to do things in life, but I just never thought that it would ever be possible. And I always used to dream about coming to uni, and I finished high school and I really wanted to, but I just didn't have the support from anyone.
Students that apply for these types of scholarships are motivated, yet they come from a disadvantaged background. So they're exactly the type of student that we want going through our education system and going into our professions.
To do the extra things involved in study, perhaps a practicum placement overseas, to buy their textbooks. They provide extra tutoring for those students, and they provide enormous support to them in terms of mentoring and encouragement as they go through their degrees.
And it has a domino effect and a ripple effect in that they tend to interact with people prior to coming here, with people that may be in similar situations to them. If they're living in out-of-home care, there's other young people that are living with them that are then really motivated to achieve as well, and can see that the goal of going to tertiary education is actually achievable.
Commonwealth governments who support public institutions in this country, we're seeing increasing pressure on their ability to fund universities, and so it's really up to philanthropists and trusts and foundations and other individuals to really fill that gap and throw the ladder down to the next generation of students.
I'm very thankful, and just know that my life has literally changed so much and forever will because of that money that you have given to the scholarship.
So these scholarships for deserving young people who are able but may not have the material ability to go as far as they would like or are actually intellectually able to do, to have this support is truly the greatest investment that can be made.